Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to review sexual reproduction and meiosis. So today we'll identify which structures of the reproductive systems produce sex cells and review the benefits of reproducing sexually rather than asexually. Okay, so this video on meiosis you should have watched yesterday. It was linked into the homework assignment. If you haven't, I'm going to leave it up here in the PowerPoint. Please make sure you review it. Only up until 2 minutes 30 seconds. After that, it gets kind of complicated and we don't really need to know the individual steps of meiosis. So only until 2 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to put up a note sheet in just a minute. So normally in class, I would give you the sheet and you would fill it in as we went through and talked about each process. So there's 4 processes that we're going to talk about in relation to human reproduction. It's meiosis, fertilization, mitosis, and differentiation. So today we're just going to focus on meiosis, and then we'll keep coming back to each process as we discuss it. Okay, so this is a picture of the female reproductive system, and there's 4 major parts that we need to know. Today we're just going to focus on B. B is the female's ovaries, and that is where the eggs are produced and released from, and also where hormones like estrogen and progesterone are also produced, which regulate a female's cycle and reproductive system. If we were to zoom in on the female reproductive system, this is what the ovary looks like, and there could be a condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome that exists in females. Cysts are fluid-filled sacs that can form in various places throughout the body. If it happens in the ovary, what could result is that the female could have difficulty becoming pregnant because the egg could not be produced, or it could be blocked from being released. So usually people with polycystic ovarian syndrome struggle to get pregnant. This is the male reproductive system, and today we're going to focus on E. E are the testes or testicles, and that is where the sperm is produced in males, and also where the male hormone testosterone is produced. So in both B and E, that's where meiosis occurs in the female and males, because that's where the gametes or sex cells are produced. If you were to zoom in on a testicle, so let's say you do a cross section and cut it in half, this is what the inside of the testicle would look like. So all these things help with like producing sperm and producing the fluid that help transport the sperm inside of the testicle and then out through the body. If you also saw in the Amoeba Sisters video, meiosis is called a reduction division. So your body cells, all of your cells that exist in your body, your stomach cells, your liver cells, your lung cells, they all have 46 chromosomes. And when it divides 2 times, each cell has 23 chromosomes. So if you're female, your egg cells contain 23 chromosomes. If you're a male, your sperm cells contain 23 chromosomes, because when the egg and sperm come together, it makes 46 chromosomes. Okay? So now if we go to our note sheet here, just make this. Okay, so again, we're going to be doing meiosis, fertilization, then mitosis, differentiation. So the first one we'll do is meiosis. Okay, so this creates your sex cells, which are also called your gametes, or your egg and sperm cells. And one way to remember this is because meiosis has an E and an S, egg and sperm. Okay? The sex cells are all genetically different from what we call the parent cell. So that's the first cell that they come from. This again creates variation, which is beneficial for a population if the environment changes. Okay, the gametes have 23 chromosomes, and there's 2 cell divisions. So it would look like this. So again, normally we would write this in class and draw this together, but what I'm going to do is I'll do it on here first, and then after we get all 4 processes and all this filled in, I will post it on Google Classroom, so you'll have the notes there for you at any time. Okay? So again, if we go down to the female reproductive system, the one that we focus on today was B, which is the ovary, and that produces the eggs, and also produces and releases the eggs, and also produces hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Those are the 2 ones that we really focus on. Okay, and then if we go down to the male reproductive system, the one we focused on today was E. So E are the testes or testicles. And this, they produce sperm and also produce the male hormone, which is testosterone. Okay. Again, we can say produces and releases sperm and produces the male hormone testosterone. Okay? So then if we come back here to our PowerPoint, okay, our newest celebrity appearance for this unit is 2 Chainz. I always say that 2 Chainz loves meiosis, and if you don't believe me, just listen to his song I'm Different, because again, being different is good. You want to create variation. Just imagine that we all look the same. That would be kind of boring. So one of the benefits is that it creates variation. This is the main benefit. In case the environment changes, it gives males and females choice in relation to sexual selection, so they're not all choosing someone that looks the same. So again, it all leads back to natural selection. Okay, so why is it important to have diversity differences in a population? Because again, it allows some to survive even if some die. You got it. Alright, so again, once I finish this note sheet on the different topics, then I will post it in Google Classroom so that you have all the notes right there, and each day we'll come back to a different process in human reproduction. The next one up will be fertilization, which I will post about next week. Alright, thanks guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.